As soon as he steps in the paint, hit him.
Chuck Daly said, this is a Jordan rule. Every time you go to the fucking basket, put him on the ground. When he comes to the basket, he ain't gonna dunk. We're gonna hit you, and you're gonna be on the ground.
Jordan is still there.
We tried to physically hurt Michael.
Jordan had no place to go. Robert.
How bad do you want it? Are you willing to be injured to score a basket?
And the Pistons want to make Jordan pay whenever he gets in the paint.
And then the referees back then didn't look to see if Michael was hurt or not. It wasn't make sure that the savior is okay. That wasn't the way it is.
And the pride of Chicago, where we get ready for playoff basketball. It's the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 3 between the Pistons and the Bulls. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. Mike, the Pistons hold a 2-0 lead in the series, but now it has shifted back here to Chicago.
And the Bulls need to get a win here at home. They can't fall back 3 games if they want to have any shot of upsetting the defending champs.
And the Pistons have looked the part of a champion so far. Clark, they've done a great job slowing down the great Michael Jordan.
Kevin, I could not agree with you more. And if the Bulls are going to have a chance to win, I think they've got to get Michael Jordan involved early in the shot clock. He's the centerpiece of their offense, and this team is only going to go as far as he takes them.
Here now, a look at the starting 5 for the Pistons.
And the Pistons defense, so physical. You know you'll get bumped and banged up against them. They are both intimidating and effective.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Rodman with the slam.
Don't lose track of Rodman. He'll make you pay.
Here's Jordan driving inside. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there.
With the Pistons and their defense, they've also imposed what they call the Jordan rules. What is that?
Well, I tell you, it's 10 eyes on Jordan at all times, sending doubles, triples, and traps at Jordan whenever he has the ball, Kevin. And they know he's the key to the Bulls' offense, so they're really trying to cut him down with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's worked.
That's a good explanation. So it's the Pistons now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards dishes to Lambier. A 3 from Thomas. Good, and it's Lambier with the assist that time.
Joe Dumars, the MVP of last year's finals, leading them in scoring in the first 2 games at the Palace.
It's about as good a backcourt, I think, as this league has ever seen, wouldn't you say?
A very versatile backcourt.
Edwards, that's good. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games has been solid, but we know he is capable of more.
Just 20 points for him last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
The Pistons lead it. Thomas surveying the D. And there's the pass to Dumas. Outside, Lambier. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Edwards. Rodman trying to break free.
Imposing his will on defense. Produce teammates love when he makes hustle plays like that.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection. Sally, he's checked in for Edwards. McGuire comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Johnson in for Joe Dumars.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Here is Armstrong. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Here's Jordan. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Bulls trail by 4.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
The Bulls have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game.
James Edwards checked in for the Pistons. Detroit leading by 3. To the inside. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Thomas.
There's no denying Isaiah's eye for the game of basketball. He sees all the angles out there.
Jordan pulls it from the elbow. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the Pistons up 2-zip in this series. They are completely in the driver's seat. The onus is on the Bulls to make the adjustments to get back in this series.
And I'm expecting that Coach Jackson will certainly have to mix things up, Mike. The Pistons are a monster, but they aren't invincible, especially with the team that has Michael Jordan. You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Thomas passes to Johnson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, it is. How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage. A lot of points chipped in from the 2nd unit. It's a problem for the Bulls.
Here's Sally. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That one falls.
See, I think this is where you let James Edwards go to work. He's so smart and difficult to defend in the paint.
Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the 2nd quarter. Edwards is out there with Sally. Then there's Dumars. Then there's Aguirre. Thomas passes to Aguirre. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dumars got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the head.
Take a look at this Pistons offense, and they run an awful lot of pick-and-roll action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together. Wow, my goodness, big-time flush.
Oh, that is extra sweet in a close one like this, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll really fire up his team.
Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Michael Jordan. Mike, looking at this Pistons offense, the pick and roll, the screen roll game is very deadly with Isaiah Thomas.
And it opens up everything for them as well. The team plays very unselfishly, always looking for a great shot and rarely settle for bad ones.
Very smart team. Here's Jordan following the bucket by the Pistons. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Purdue. Back to Jordan. 14 feet away. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance.
Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. And so it's Detroit with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Thomas passes to Edwards. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Aguirre kicks to Dumars. 16 feet away. Fades. And the jumper from down low is good. Dumars got 6 here in this quarter. Well, the Bulls have done a much better job, Clark, limiting turnovers in this game.
And it seems like they've made a concentrated effort to be more careful, to squeeze that orange a little bit better. You can see the change compared to the last game.
Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
No points in the game yet for him. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Jordan.
And it's puzzling to me why he elected to fade away. He should have just gone right up with it. Bad miss.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
Here's Dumars after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Outside Dumars. 5 on the clock. And Jordan sends it back.
With an incredible 4-foot vertical leap and that 6'11" wingspan, it's tough to get a shot over Jordan.
And the shot goes down. Now just a 1-point Detroit lead.
There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the Pistons inside.
John Paxson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Neely. Then it's Cartwright. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot.
Spoke with Phil Jackson. He said Detroit likes to play on the inexperience of our younger guys and they come after us. We have to take care of the ball on the open floor. And in Detroit, Chuck Daly is concerned about an emotional burst out of Chicago in what feels like a do-or-die second half for the Bulls. Back to you guys.
Thanks, D.A. Yeah, going down Mike 3-zip in this series would effectively end it.
Detroit winning the regular season series 4-1. Many people are questioning whether Chicago can actually handle this team.
And, you know, these teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those meetings. That has to be a factor in the back of the minds of the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. And again, Detroit turns it over. Chicago leading. If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the Pistons won all 6 regular season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan.
And they double up Jordan. Sally, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Personal foul. First team foul. Pistons substitution. John Sally.
Detroit on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Trying to get open is Pippen, and it's denied.
And regardless of how this series goes, what a successful year it's been for Chicago. 55 wins, the second most in franchise history.
Now, here's Dumars. Jordan with the steal. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points.
If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the Pistons won all 6 regular season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan. Feels like these teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Which makes for a great rivalry. Here is Edwards after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Here's Aguirre. Second chance shot, and it's Edwards getting it to go. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
Look at the 7-footer protecting the play. Edwards grabs the board and puts it back.
Passes to Pippen, and it's Pippen with the jam.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 6. Here's Aguirre, and it's blocked by Jordan. The Bulls found success with pressure on defense. And here we go again. Shoots over Dumars. Aguirre against Pippen. And here's Jordan outside. Here's Cartwright. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there. So it's the Pistons now in the second half now. And Mike, as we can see, Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or contain his airness.
He's been wonderful. Here's Jordan following the bucket by the Pistons. One-on-one fast break. Here's Dumars, and Dumars throws it down.
Dumars showing us some surprising hops right there. Finds room to take off and certainly doesn't waste that opportunity.
Here's Jordan. Here's Pippen, and then Pippen slams it in.
A display of true artistry. Pippen giving the fans a show with the jam. 59
seconds left in the third. Pippen against Aguirre. Down low, shot clock at 5, and Edwards with the stuff.
Here comes the 7-footer. Edwards goes up high and dunks it down with authority.
Jordan inside, covered by Dumars. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Detroit Pistons.
Draws the whistle and nearly gets it to fall.
That would have been an impressive and one, but instead, he'll shoot 2 at the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. They trail by 6. Offside Thomas. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jordan passed. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
My goodness, taking a chance to add a little extra spice with that throwdown.
Yeah, just another message to the defense that they are in control of this one.
I think the message is received. The defense knows these guys are making them look powerless.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Pippen outside. It's Jordan on the wing. And they double up Jordan. Here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Pistons trail by 8. And Coach Phil Jackson in his first full year with the Bulls.
And you know, Kevin Jackson has changed the offensive approach for this team. He was an assistant before with the Bulls, so he understands their personnel. Seems like a really good fit so far into his tenure.
Yeah, he was an assistant under Doug Collins.
Yep.
Pass to Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. Jordan's got 41. Mike Fratello, what a gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
First game of the series at home. You knew this would be Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these bad boys from Detroit. Edwards. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jordan against Johnson. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Shoots a 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the Bulls ahead in this one, Clark. They've minimized mistakes, and they have the lead to show for it.
Exactly, and you know, sometimes it's really simple. Take care of the ball, get good shots, and usually good things happen. Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense, and dangerous O, that's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Now the pass to Thomas. A fader. Bank shot, no good.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
And taken away by Johnson. To the paint. They need this. And it's laid in by Rodman.
They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense. Keeping things simple and running their plays well.
And what a crowd pleaser that alley-oop was.
Clark, especially when executed just like we saw.
Perfect.
Yeah, it really doesn't get any better than that.
Dumars, he's checked in for Johnson.
Pistons substitution. Joe Dumars.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. The 19-foot shot. Pippen can't hit. Pistons trail by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Dumars. Armstrong against Thomas. Pocket 6. Escalade outside Thomas. It's all in by the Bulls.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there. Well, you know, I hesitate to never say never, but I don't think there's really enough time for a comeback to happen.
It's a sizable lead, and it may get even bigger.
Here's Jordan. And he drives in, and then slammed in by Jordan.
You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
Pistons trail by 17. Now Henderson. Pass to Aguirre. Shoots over Grant. Aguirre, good.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Here's Jordan, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Defense tries a little too hard to stop Jordan, and he smartly draws the foul.
First free throw is good. Will Purdue's check in for Carter. And so he hits both. Back to Pippen. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. It's an 18-point game. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Shoots over Grant.
Really like how active Grant is on defense. I mean, he takes a ton of pride in making things hard for his opponent.
Here's Jordan. And that one drops.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Like in a game they needed to win so badly, Michael Jordan and the Bulls get the win. What a tremendous effort from Chicago.
Series now moves to 2-1, and the Bulls are very much in it. This team showed a lot of mettle fighting for the looks they got and converted when they needed to.